Hi children, I hope you're well and had a lovely weekend. It's our last week now, so in a few more days and then it's half term, and then hopefully it's only a couple more weeks until we're back at school. So we're going to do some literacy this morning, and we're continuing with our people who help us topic. So we had a little pause last week with that topic, and now I'm going back to it. And today and this week we're going to be thinking about all sorts of different type of people that help us. We focused on firefighters, police officers, nurses, doctors, and we've done postmen and postwomen as well. So this week we're going to be thinking about all the other ones that we haven't really thought about too much. And today we're going to do some writing all about the job that we might like to do when we're older. So thinking about the people who help us, ones that we focused on, and then maybe some other ones that you can think about. You're going to write what you would like to be when you grow up, what job you would like to be when you get a little bit older. So just have a think now. Can you think of any other people who help us that we haven't covered? So as I said, we did police, firefighters, ambulance workers, doctors, nurses, and we did postmen as well. Can you think of any others? So there are so many, and we're going to focus, as I said, a little bit more throughout the week on those. But there are people like lifeguards; they help us. Teachers help us. Mummies and daddies help us. We'd have delivery drivers, builders, road workers. There are so many. I'm sure you can think of loads more as well. So as I said, today we're going to do some writing about what job we'd like to do when we are older. Now, when I was younger, the job that I really wanted to do was to be a teacher, and I did it. So I thought start by reading this story here, which is all about teachers. It's the people who help us book, and a way for us to find out about some sort of things that teachers do. I wonder if any of you would like to be a teacher when you grow up. So have a look at that, and then you're going to do some writing yourself. Right, here we go. Meet Kimi. She's a teacher at Nutfield School. She teaches 5 and 6-year-olds. When Kimi arrives at the school, Bob the schoolkeeper is sweeping the playground. There's another people who help us. Our caretaker or our cleaner or our schoolkeeper, they're called. So Mr. Atkins, he's a big person that helps us in our school. He does lots of jobs for us. And Monica is the lady that comes in and cleans our classroom each night. So we've got another two people that help us there. Carol, the office manager, is getting the registers ready for the day. So again, another person that helps us. We've got Mrs. Sandals in our office, haven't we? And she does so much to help us. Peter, the head teacher, is chatting to another teacher. So Miss McCluskey is our head teacher, and she helps us too. At 9 o'clock, the pupils arrive and they're noisy. Quiet! It's time for the register. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Nakata. Kimi uses a tick for the children who are here and an A or an A for absent when children are ill. We do that in our school, don't we? I've written today's timetable on the whiteboard. This morning we're going to add money. That's their timetable. We have pictures for our timetable, don't we? But she's written theirs. I think the older children in our school have theirs written on the board. On the table there are 5p's, 2p's and 1p's. How many different ways can you add them together to make 10p? Kimi and Miss Jennings, Kimi's assistant, walk around the room and help the children. So they've got Miss Jennings there. We've got some helpers in our classroom, haven't we? We've got Mrs. Lanyon and Mrs. Taylor helps us as well. And Courtney we have normally as well. And if you're somebody that's been going into school, you'll have some other grown-ups that have been helping you as well. Mr. Carter, I've finished. How many different ways do you have, Robert? I found 9 ways. Well done. Ring, ring! Playtime! It's raining outside, so Kimi tells the children to play quietly. Jane and Lisa play with their teddies. Jonathan and Joe build towers with play bricks. Claire, Alice and May look at a book about scary animals. After playtime, Kimi and the children plant beans. They fill a small pot with soil. Then they plant a bean and add water. Put some pots next to the window and some in the cupboard. Then we can see which grows best. Ring, ring! Lunchtime! Kimi eats her lunch with the children. Some children bring lunch from home. Jack has a cheese sandwich, a yogurt and a banana. Some children have school dinners. May has pasta with mushroom, sweet corn, ham and broccoli. just the same as our school. In the afternoon, Kimi reads the children a story. The story is about a mouse that lives in a lighthouse. I need to help my friend, Kimi squeaks in her best mouse voice. All the children laugh. What do you know about mice? They are very small. They have whiskers and a long tail. My mouse is called Ralph. Excellent. Now draw a mouse on your piece of paper and write a story about your mouse's adventures. Well done. You've worked very hard today. Miss Jennings will put your pictures up on the wall and we can sing a song before the bell rings. That's what we do. We put our work up on the wall, don't we? And Mrs. Lanyon often will do that for us. We do also sing songs as well. We did this one, children, when we did our nursery rhyme week. Can you sing it with me? Hickory dickory dock, the mouse ran up the clock. The clock struck one, the mouse ran down. Hickory dickory dock, tick tock, tick tock. We learnt that, didn't we? And that's the end. So these were some of the words that we learned in that story. Absent means not at school. Head teacher is the teacher who's in charge of the school. Office manager is the person who looks after all the school files and registers. Playground, an area outside where children play. I think we know that one, don't we? Register, a list of names so the teacher can check who is at school and who is absent. School keeper, or we call it a caretaker in our school, the person who looks after the school building and makes sure it is clean and tidy. Timetable, a list of what happens each day in the class. Whiteboard, a board on the wall that teachers write on using a special pen. So there we go. So that was all about teachers. And as I said, children, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a teacher. So if I was doing the work that you are about to do, that's what I would write. So I'm going to do that now for you. So I'm going to start my sentence by writing when. So we've got the W sound. There's a H in when that we can't hear. See if you can remember that when you do your writing. What? We need a finger space. I, jellyfish word I. Finger space. Grow. G. O. W. Sometimes that makes the O sound. When I grow up. Finger space. I want. What? Finger space B. Another two. Sorry. Finger space two. So we've got the jellyfish word two. I want to. Finger space B. So another tricky word. Remember how we do B? B. Well done. I want to be a teacher. So finger space, T. And it sounds like it's got the E sound. It's an E and an A. And then it's got the, what can you hear after that? Teacher. What can you hear? Teacher. We've got the ch sound. Curly cat and a her. And then we've got the sound at the end. We haven't had that yet. We're going to learn it. I want to be a teacher. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher. Now, what I would love for you to do after if you can do this, is after you've done your sentence, when I grow up, I want to be. So you're going to probably change what goes in there. So it might be a builder. It might be a postman. It might be a singer. It could be whatever you want to be, children. It doesn't have to be anything that we've focused on in our People Help Us Work. It can be whatever you like. It might be a footballer. It might be someone who performs in the circus. It could be, you might want to be a mummy or a daddy when you grow up. It could be whatever you want it to be, but you're going to write that down. But what I want you to try and do after you've done that is write why. So we're going to write the word because. So because is a b, e, a. Oh, sorry, silly me. B, e, k, a, s, a, s, e. Sorry, children. When I grow up, I want to be a teacher because, and now I'm trying to think, why did I want to be a teacher when I was little? Because I, finger space, want, finger space, to, help, her, or children. Children begins with a, ch. Well done. Ch, I, o, d, n. And then a full stop at the end of my sentence. My sentence says, when I grow up, I want to be a teacher because I want to help children. That is my my sentence there, and I've said what I want to be, and I have said why I want to be it. And then, if I had some space, I would draw a nice picture of me as a teacher, which I am now. So I'm very lucky that I became what I wanted to be when I was younger. There's me as a teacher, maybe with the whiteboard in the background. Okay, but your picture's going to be much better than that. Okay, so that's what I'd like you to do. When you're writing, children, see if you can use the sound mat, okay? Because we're starting to know a few more of our phase 3 sounds now. So it'd be really good if you could try and include those in your writing and see if you can hear them by yourself without too much help from a grown-up, okay? They can help you, especially with words like when, because that's quite a hard word to write. But see if you can sound out some of the words yourself. So there is a sound mat in the useful resources area, but I will put one with the video. You can that can help you with finding your different sounds. Okay, so try your best to do that, and I'd love it if you could upload this work because I'm really excited to find out what you all want to be when you grow up, and I'm sure you're all going to do fantastic whatever you're going to be. All right, then, bye.